Welcome to In the Field. I'm your host, Brianna Lucas, and I'm with
Alex West, and with us today is John Belver from Holly Hill Farm. And is it all right if we ask you some questions today?
That's great. I'm here and happy to talk.
So yesterday we were over at the farm getting a little bit of an interview. We kind of got a tour of the farm and kind of what happens there. Mm-hmm. Would you mind telling us what the most important part about running a farm is?
Yeah, so I work at Holly Hill Farm that is working to grow healthy organic vegetables, flowers, and herbs to make that available to customers and shoppers.
And those volunteers, how do you suggest they be more environmentally friendly at home?
Well, by coming and learning with us at the farm, that is one way that they can. Regenerative farming. So regenerative farming is but it really just means taking care of your soil and giving back to your soil after the soil has helped your plants to grow.
You're the outreach coordinator, so That means that you do a lot of field trips, you kind of like manage all that. How many field trips do you say come to Holly Hill Farm?
Well, for instance, this spring we're planning to host upwards of 30 to 35, maybe 40 field trips. So like every second grader in Quincy is coming on a field trip.
Can you tell us a little bit about the history of Holly Hill Farm, like how long it's been around?
Yeah, so from my understanding, folks settled on that land even before Cohasset was established as a town. The first understanding of buildings being built are 1785. White family, Jean and Frank, up to Boston to sell. I started January 1st, 2004, and my job was really to work with the farmers, learn from the farmers. So I spent a lot of my time learning about sowing seeds and planting and making compost and things. And then 75% of my time was then spent trying to teach.
How many volunteers do you have at the farm?
And I saw little kids.
Yeah, little kids too, exactly. So we get them all, big and small. So there are ongoing during the day and afternoon programs for neighborhood and surrounding town students who come and explore the woods or explore nature on the farm or do some planting and growing. And then I've got a whole program, which maybe you two want to come join, which is the Farm to Food Pantry program.
What do you have to do to get involved? Like, who do you have to talk to, or how do you get started?
Well, as outreach coordinator, I'll be glad to be the point person there. There is a volunteer coordinator, Cindy Prentice, at the farm. We have a pretty clear, we think, website. So
I think that's all we have for today. Now that we're done with the interview, let's take a look at the tour we did yesterday.
Hi guys, and welcome to In the Field with Alex, Brianna, and today we're going to be interviewing Farmer John and get a look on the farm life. Yes, let's go find him.
He's in the greenhouse somewhere.
This is Aza, I don't know.
My name's Brianna, and I'm here with John Belver, and today he has some volunteers working here. What are they doing?
Well, I've got three great veteran Cohasset High School volunteers helping to finely and carefully rip up some cardboard. The cardboard is full of carbon, which is going to be mixed with our compost. We make a lot of compost here in the farm.
And what brought you to this career? And did you consider anything else, or was it all?
Oh yeah, mailman. I'd like to be a mailman one day. It'd be fun. Deliver letters. I like to write letters and get letters.
So before, while they're busy ripping up carbon.
All right, so we are here in the front of the greenhouse. We're not ripping some cardboard, but I'm joined with Aubrey and Claire as they are preparing some seed trays. So they will plant with volunteer help about 40 to 60,000 seedlings. It's a lot of plants so that we can grow plants for a plant sale for people in the community and green shoots coming up, which will turn into lettuce or spinach or scallions.
What's your favorite part about this job?
I like being outdoors. It's great to be in contact with nature. And here at Holly Hill Farm, there's about 130 acres of nature. We're really farming on about 2 or 3 acres. And we've got greenhouses, we've got the open fields, I've got a garden here that we grow food that is delivered to a food pantry. So I just like the seasonality of this work and the ebb and flow of things and tasks. So right now it's winter, we're doing mostly indoor work.
And what's the most challenging part of your job, do you think?
To get people interested in the growing and farming. Sometimes folks, I don't know if they're happier, but it's just harder to convince either schools or other places to come on field trips or to come be engaged here. But like, it's great that there's this teacher, Miss Duncan, right?
Yes.
Who's got the wherewithal to bring her environmental students here at the farm. So that's good to have.
And we've arrived at the greenhouses.
That's right. We're going to turn around here. We've got several greenhouses down here, all in production. They have crops that have been growing since the fall.
All right, let's check it out. You go first.
All right, so Asa, we're here in one of our big field greenhouses. And it used to be open field, and now we covered it over with this greenhouse. And here's some mustard greens that we planted that are still growing.
Wow, that was so much fun. This has been In the Field with Alex West
And Brianna Lucas.
And thank you, Farmer John, for coming in today and talking with us. Hopefully, some people check out Holly Hill Farm and volunteer, and check out the farmers market
And those
every
goats.
Saturday. And the goats.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.